What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News video. Today, we've got some great information and brand new gameplay of Dragon Quest XI Echoes of Elusive Age. Also, God of War. We got the initial sales numbers, and guys, it sold a lot. Plus, Little Nightmares, the official release date for that going down on the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get right into this. And we are starting off with one of my babies. Yes, that is the Japanese RPG, Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. 17 minutes of brand new gameplay footage courtesy of PlayStation Underground, and it's the English version of the game. So in the video, Square Enix guides viewers through a dungeon as they showcase the game, combat, and arts in action. Also, Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age, that drops on the PS4 and PC on September 4th in North America, and in Europe there will be a Nintendo Switch version, but it's kind of ways off according to Square Enix. So what I like about this new gameplay footage and why I'm hyped about Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age: one, it absolutely looks beautiful running on PS4, PC, whatever the case is. It's looking great. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the PC version of this game, but the PS4 version is looking very solid. What I like about the game in terms of what they did moving forward was the combat. I like that sometimes how you can kind of move. It has that turn-based, that hybrid style of combat that really makes it look innovative and fun to play. I think the landscapes and what they're doing with the leveling and how you do magic in the game, the characters, everything is so beautifully animated. It just looks like a masterpiece from what I've seen. The Japanese gameplay, that showed off some awesome stuff, but it's cool to see it actually running and seeing the English version in action, and that just makes me more hyped for the game overall. Now, Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age has been a long time coming, guys. This game just didn't start development like a couple years ago. This game has been in development for like 4 or 5 years plus, and they're finally getting it out. Now, once again, every single time I talk about Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age, people always talk about the Switch version of the game and when that's coming. I just want to go ahead and say again, it's probably not coming till 2019 for the Switch version of the game. They had an outdated Unreal Engine 4, so they had to update that, get that going, and they need to optimize the Switch version of the game, even though they announced it all the way back in like, what, 2015 or something like that? I know they announced it super early on the Switch, or 2016, whatever the case was at that event. Well, they accidentally announced that. I don't think it was supposed to be announced, because then they kind of resended it. They walked back, but they already obviously let the cat out of the bag that they're going to be developing the game, or it was planned for the Nintendo Switch. So just to let you guys know, if anybody's asking in the comment section, yes, Switch version is coming, but it's probably going to be 2019. Now, another thing about this version of the game with Dragon Quest, I did do a video previously on the pre-order bonuses. So if you're looking to get the game at GameStop or at Amazon, there will be pre-order bonuses. Not anything crazy, but they are there for you guys. So what do you guys think about this brand new gameplay footage for Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age? What system are you going to be picking it up on when it comes to PC or the PlayStation 4, or are you going to wait for the Switch version, or will you be double dipping like me and probably getting the PC version digital and the Switch version physical when that drops? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, now moving on to the next topic here. God of War on the PlayStation 4 has set a PS4 exclusive record, selling 3.1 million units in just 3 days. Fastest selling PS4 exclusive ever. So the new God of War for the PlayStation 4 sold 3.1 million units, guys. That is not a typo or me misreading the information. 3.1 million units worldwide in its first 3 days on the market from April 20th to the 22nd, and has become the fastest selling PlayStation 4 exclusive title Sony Interactive Entertainment has announced. Now here's a message from Sony Santa Monica studio head Shannon Studstill. Quote, "I would like to personally thank the millions of fans around the world who decided to embark on Kratos' latest adventure with us. Your support is truly inspiring, and it's the reason why we push ourselves every day to go beyond the boundaries of play. I'd also like to thank our creative director, Corey Balrog, and director of product development, Yumi Yang, and our entire amazing team at Santa Monica Studio. The belief in this game's vision and the passion for storytelling across the team is undeniable. We look forward to hearing more about how fans are creating new memories of their favorite God of War gameplay moments that will be remembered for a long time." So this is great to see, and this is a triumphant return of the God Kratos to action, because remember, he's been MIA for a number of years. We haven't had anything since God of War Ascension, which was a number of years ago, and people had kind of waned on the franchise kind of after God of War 3, then Ascension. I mean, it was just getting a bit stale for some people. Now, I always loved the combat in God of War. I just felt like they needed to clean up a couple of other things. I'm not the biggest fan of the new combat system, but I cannot deny the storytelling, the graphics, a lot of the other stuff in the game is absolutely phenomenal. And I do feel that it was the right decision overall, because you can't sit back and say this was a bad decision when it comes to changing up the combat and the direction of the game, because look at the sales results. They're selling 3.1 million units in 3 days. That is fantastic. That is the fastest selling PS4 exclusive out there. Now, it does have a large install base to sell to. There's around 80 million PlayStation 4s out there, but it's still very impressive nonetheless. So what do you guys think about God of War topping these sales when it comes to 3 million units, over 3 million units in just 3 days? Let me know your thoughts, and I really need to get back to God of War, guys. I know I've been slacking a bit when it comes to some of the live streams and gameplays, but I do plan on doing some Let's Plays with God of War. Maybe I'll upload that to the channel, just because I really need to get back into that. But there's just so many games coming, and it's never slowing down. Got DKC coming out this Friday, but I really need to get back into God of War. And like I said, I don't necessarily love the combat in the game. I know a lot of people do like it. I don't really like it, but the story should keep me going in the game. So I'm going to continue on, and I'll beat it at some point, because I beat every single God of War game. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, now moving on to the final topic here. Little Nightmares Complete Edition is coming to Nintendo Switch. We have the release date, and it is May 18th. So owners of Nintendo Switch are about to discover the mysterious universe of 6 with the upcoming release of Little Nightmares Complete Edition on May 18th, 2018. The game is hand-tailored for the Nintendo Switch with a 720p upscale resolution and 30 frames per second handheld mode, and a 720p native 30 frames per second TV mode. Get ready to jump and fright with the addition of the HD Rumble possibilities. The Little Nightmares Complete Edition will also contain the console pre-order bonus, such as the upside down teapot and scarecrow mask. All of the additional stories from the Secret of Maw expansion pass are included to expand the gloomy experience. These separated stories will be playable with different save data for 6 and the Kid. Players will be able to play 2 protagonists wearing an exclusive Paku mask, which becomes available in the extras menu once the Pac-Man amiibo is scanned. So they have that weird thing with the Pac-Man amiibo going on, and they did say the resolution, TV mode, and docked mode, 720p pretty much, and 30 frames per second across both. I'm not familiar with this style of game in terms of what that would factor into the gameplay, but just looking at it, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too big of a deal. It's not an action game or anything like that. So just as long as it's stable and everything runs good, I'm pretty sure people are going to have fun with the Switch version of the game. You have that really creepy Paku mask that they did with the Pac-Man amiibo. So this is Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco originally published this game. It's an indie developer who made it first and foremost. So overall, it's good to see Little Nightmares coming. I know Nintendo really highlighted that game the last time that they talked about it in one of the directs. So it's good to see that the game has a release date. And once again, the packed month of May, just another announcement. There are multiple Nintendo games, indie games, third-party titles, collections. There's just all sorts of stuff when it comes to May. May is packed, so you shouldn't have any issues picking out something that you want to play on the Nintendo Switch. And a year and some odd months after the release of the system, it's good to see more and more games coming, because this was just such the total opposite when it came to the Nintendo Wii U and even to Nintendo 3DS. Heck, a year and a half later, yeah, they had some games, but it wasn't as packed when it comes to the variety and style of titles. So Nintendo hasn't seen this type of support in a very long time. Like, it's been a while since we've seen this type of support when it comes to games. Every single month, there's always at least minimum of one good game to play on the system, like I said, which hasn't happened for a Nintendo system since maybe, like, I'm not even sure, man, maybe like the heyday of the 3DS, back when games were coming out more frequently from Japanese developers, but it's kind of dried up at this point. But it's just been insane, and I'm happy to see that there's so many good games coming to the system. So what do you guys think about Little Nightmares in addition to God of War selling so much, plus the new gameplay footage of Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you Ninja for the next video. Peace.